Jermaine Dupri, right? You was telling me, man, that you had an issue with an interview that he did where he said that he seen Wolf kill Big Jake. Tell me more about that, yo. What's the issue between you and Jermaine Dupri?
Jermaine Dupri is a liar and the truth ain't in him. He ain't see a damn thing. That night at that party, he was in the fucking upstairs with Dallas Austin, because Suge had slapped the shit out of him too. You understand? The night all that shit happened, Suge, when they do say Suge slapped Puff, see, I wasn't around then. This is what I was told. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be honest with that shit. But I know for a fact, Jermaine Dupri did not see what was going on because he didn't know what the fuck was going on. You understand what I'm saying? Now, this is what I was told by Wolf, and I said this long time ago, that Wolf never killed Jake. That was all propaganda that they was trying to start up, to say there's the bad boy, East Coast, West Coast shit. Jake was talking to Jason's girl. Jason's girl, Nicole, she from the West Coast. We're slick them bad motherfuckers. I got pictures with her and her crew and 112. You understand? Because they used to always hang out with Wolf and them. You understand what I'm saying? Jason is from the Valley. So now, Suge Knight and your man Jake said to Nicole, oh, you sucking them West Coast, them East Coast niggas' dicks. You know what I'm saying? And they talking crazy to her. Jason said something to her. I think, what's this kid name? Bowie Bonton, something like that. Told the dude, Jake, me not watch no television. I'm not no fan of yours. Jason waited till the nigga came outside and shot him. You understand what I'm saying? Jermaine Dupri was nowhere around, bruh. Mark Curry even said that Jermaine Dupri was upstairs in the club with motherfucking Dallas Austin. There's no way he could have saw it. You understand what I'm saying? They lied on Wolf all these years, man. They lied on Wolf all these years. And he told that damn lie. That motherfucker's a liar and the truth ain't in him, man. That's what I feel about it.
That's crazy, man.
Huh?
So Jermaine Dupri was lying then about that. That's not true.
That nigga was lying, bro. And it just finally came out. Somebody who was right there who actually saw it too. And knew it was because of Nicole. I told y'all, Wolf sat down and talked to me about the shit.
Are you familiar with him helping Jodeci and Mary J. Blige get their publishing back? Or trying to help them get their publishing?
I'm familiar with Suge Knight helping Jodeci and Mary J. Blige them get some points on their publishing back. You understand? He went up to Uptown Records and wrecked shop. That's why they brought my man Bill into play. Bill is a top security guy, and after Suge went up there and shook Andre up and shook everybody up and got what he was supposed to get and got the shit for Jodeci and Mary J. Blige, they brought my man Bill in there after that to do security for Andre Harrell. And yes, I've heard other interviews where they said that Andre Harrell drank piss in the whole 9 yards, but it's not true. That wasn't Andre Harrell who drank piss.
Who was it?
That was the owner of the tour buses that used to deal with Wolf and them. What's his name? Something boy. I forgot his name, man, to be totally honest with him. Light-skinned nigga. But I know who you're talking about.
So what's the backstory behind that? Why did Suge Knight make the guy drink urine?
We just heard he made it do it, man, because he knew he was part of Bad Boy. He was part of Wolf Team. He was a part of, he knew where everybody and everything was at. He fucked with Bad Boy hard. That's the tour buses that they was using to do their thing. You know what I mean?
So you was telling me, right? You sent me a video of your guy Mark Curry, right? And you sent me a video of him telling the story about how the same night that Big Jake got killed, Suge Knight pit Puffy in the Fort Nelson. Give me the backstory behind that. Or maybe it was a chokehold. It was one of the two. But is there any truth to that story?
It's truth to it, but it wasn't a chokehold. It was a full Nelson. You know how somebody got somebody arms up above their head and they holding them? It was a full Nelson. I think that's what they call it. But that's the same night that Jake got killed by Jason.
So what's the backstory behind that, man? Suge Knight pitting Puffy in the Fort Nelson.
After he smacked Jermaine Dupri, slapped Puff, you understand? Because after all that shit happened, they came and got me. You understand? So Wolf told me the story. You understand what I'm saying? Wolf told me the story about the Jason character. You understand? Because he was talking about he shouldn't have never stopped fucking with Suge. But when Jason was down there arguing with, not really arguing, but Jason was down there putting in work on Suge Man, what's his name? Suge Man, what's his name?
Big Jake?
Jake, yeah. Suge had Puff. So Wolf was right there with Suge with the ratchet. Yo, let him go, man. You see your man down there. And that's when his man get blammed down there. That's when his man gets shot down there. You understand what I'm saying? So Jermaine Dupri, when I said Wolf was right next to Suge, you understand what I'm saying? And they watched Jason kill Jake. And Jason ended up getting killed by the police years later in Atlanta.
Oh, okay. So that's why Suge Knight pit Puffy in the Fort Nelson.
That's because of the publishing shit. You understand?
Oh, it is?
Yeah, but Puff ain't had nothing to do with the publishing. Puff didn't have no control over Jodeci or Mary J. Blige publishing. It's just that the nigga sick Suge on Andre Harrell now. I don't know why Suge really did it, because he know Puff ain't have no nothing to do with Mary Publishing nor Jodeci Publishing. All that shit was owned by Andre Harrell. Puff ain't never owned a publishing.